Microsoft needs to go ahead and retire the Xbox. Xbox has been going strong for 23 years. Some of you have been there from the beginning, since 2001. Some of us just started playing Xbox. Me personally, I started in 2011 on an Xbox 360. My uncle gave me his old Xbox, and that started my Xbox career.
21, can you do something for me?
There were so many games on here. Tons of first party games and lots of exclusives, luxuries for third parties. But even though the Red Ring of Death was a big downside at the start of the Xbox 360's life cycle, it still beat the PlayStation 3 for which console to pick up because of the PS3's $600 price point. And even though this still caused the Xbox 360 to lose the console war in terms of sales, it won the people's opinions in terms of best console for the 7th generation. The Xbox 360 had so many things going for it. It started from Kinect, customizable faceplates, different types of controllers, and revolutionary games. But the PS3 beat the Xbox 360 with revolutionary console killers like The Last of Us. This game came out nearing the end of the PS3's life cycle and even got people to go out and buy a whole PlayStation 3 when the PS4 was already announced. This console and its games were something else. But even though Microsoft was head and head with the Sony PS3, I'm guessing they had the motto of, we'll get them next time with the Xbox One. And as you know, this didn't go well. The Xbox One's presentation was a joke. Microsoft said the console would be entirely internet dependent. You couldn't buy pre-owned games, and also the Kinect had to be on all the time, and you couldn't use the console without it. And to top it all off, the showcase didn't even show anything about the games. It was more about the Xbox being an all-in-one entertainment system. It was truly devastating to be an Xbox fan. That is, until Microsoft changed the way the Xbox One would work by you not having to buy the Kinect with the console and not being entirely internet dependent. But this bad showcase caused them the console war by Sony stating that the PS4 would be $100 cheaper than the Xbox One, and even poke fun at them by making a 10-second skit on how to share games with friends just by simply handing the game to your friend. Now in my opinion, the Xbox One had a decent run because I got mine in 2015 and none of that stuff at launch was a problem for me. But the first party games slowly started declining, with Xbox basically only releasing Halo, Gears of War, and Forza every single year. And with Sony on the other hand, making awesome first party exclusives spanning either from remasters from the PS3 like The Last of Us and God of War 3, all the way to sequels like Infamous Second Son and Uncharted 4, and so much more. Shoot, even Nintendo with the Wii U, as a bad console it was, were still killing Xbox in terms of first party and third party games. Microsoft sure was in a tough spot. Examples of like even losing exclusive content from games like Call of Duty. And to make matters worse, the only exclusive games we got from Xbox were at launch, like Sunset Overdrive or Rise, Son of Rome, which haven't even gotten sequels. And you know what Microsoft has to show for all this? They buy game studios and make them exclusive to Xbox, and the sad thing is that they bought the companies like Bethesda, and the games still come out on other platforms. So, in my opinion, there was no reason to own an Xbox anymore. Sure, Game Pass was a thing in 2017, and the addition of
it was a misinput
backwards compatibility, which is something the PS4 didn't have, but it's only on select games, and the games don't run natively, they're emulated. Also, if you didn't want Game Pass and only wanted Xbox Live Gold to play online, the games with Gold started from being cool to becoming literal shovelware. But the difference with Gold and Game Pass was, with Gold, you owned the games, you just needed Gold to play them. But with Game Pass, when a game gets removed from Game Pass, you can no longer play it, even if you already had it downloaded and the membership was still active. Now, we fast forward to 2020. With the leaks of the Xbox Series S and Series X starting with a price point of $300. This had PlayStation fanboys considering buying an Xbox, but when it came out in November, it was very disappointing to see how much better the PS5 was in terms of the brand new DualSense controller, having haptic feedback, a built-in microphone, and a mute button. Also a touch. This console was far superior than the Xbox, which all they had did was add a share button in the center of the controller and copy and paste from the Xbox One. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But come on, Microsoft, really? And talking more about the PS5, they had awesome launch games like Spider-Man Miles Morales, Ratchet and Clank, an awesome free downloadable demo / game presentation Ashley's Playroom that shows what the PS5 is all about. And you know what Xbox had? Absolutely nothing except Halo Infinite, which got delayed until 2021 or 22. I can't remember which one. At least they still had third-party games releasing on their console, but they released on every console, so there's no point to own an Xbox because all the Xbox exclusives go to PC anyways. And can we talk about the UI? PlayStation 5's UI is gorgeous. It has music playing in the background, just like the PS4 did. And when you hover over games, each game has its own unique theme sound. Also, the clean opening when you turn the console on, and the sound it plays, and the little tiny sparkles floating around the screen is just too clean, showing that even the menu of the console just emphasizes the expression of meant for 4K TVs with HDR and OLED. This just puts the icing on the cake. Now, Xbox on the other hand, they didn't even try, dude. They literally copied the Xbox One's UI. Dude, if I showed someone a picture of the Xbox One UI and the Xbox Series X's UI, they couldn't even tell the difference. All the Xbox Series X and S is the Xbox One on steroids. Also, if I didn't have the new Xbox, I could use my Xbox One to stream the next gen games, which is a cool feature to have, but it just defeats the purpose of buying a new console, which is bad for business, obviously. Now, fast forward to 2024. Which is the main reason I'm making this video, is because PlayStation is getting Xbox exclusives on their consoles. For example, like Starfield and Hi-Fi Rush, which is the only exclusive Xbox came out with in the past 3 years. And don't get me started on Redfall. I'm gonna pretend it doesn't exist. But Xbox giving their exclusives to other platforms is legit where I draw the line. Now, I get giving them to PC because almost everyone has a computer and Microsoft owns Windows, so it makes sense the games come on PC. But to give them to PlayStation, your competitor, is just plain embarrassing. And I can tell the downfall of Xbox is happening because even Walmart is getting rid of Xbox games. Like, I've been going all around Walmart, finding Xbox games for cheap and flipping them for profit. I got so many. And some games rank up as 3 cents but wouldn't scan at Walmart because they need to be recalled or something. But yeah, guys, that's my rant about Microsoft needing to end Xbox. If you agree with me or have a different opinion, comment it down below. I'll make sure to respond. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more videos like this, and thank you guys for watching.